This lesson is about classifying triangles. The goal is to classify triangles by angle measures or by side lengths. And this is just a review from what you've done before in previous years. What you should understand by the end of this lesson is that triangles can be classified by their angle measurements and by their side lengths. There are 4 ways to classify triangles by their angle measurements. The first one is equiangular. Equiangular means that all 3 angles are exactly the same measurement. In fact, all triangles, since they're 180 degrees, an equiangular triangle always will have the 3 angles measuring 60 degrees. The next kind of triangle is an acute triangle. An acute triangle is one that has 3 acute angles. The third one is a right triangle. A right triangle has one and only one right angle. An obtuse angle is the 4th way to classify triangles by their angles, and an obtuse triangle will have one obtuse angle. Triangles can also be classified by their side length. There are 3 ways to classify them. The first way is an equilateral triangle. Now, every equilateral triangle is also an equiangular triangle. So if you have an equilateral triangle, all 3 sides will be exactly the same length also. The second way to classify by side length is by an isosceles triangle. It has 2 sides that are the same length. An equilateral triangle is also an isosceles triangle, but an isosceles triangle is not always an equilateral triangle. The third way to classify is called scalene. A scalene triangle has no sides that are the same length. A triangle has angles measuring 81 degrees, 32 degrees, and 67 degrees. What type of triangle is it? Acute, right, or obtuse? Well, looking at the 3 different angle measurements, they are all less than 90 degrees. Therefore, it is an acute triangle. Here's your first practice problem. A triangle has angles measuring 66 degrees, 90 degrees, and 24 degrees. What type of triangle is it? Acute, right, or obtuse? Is this triangle's isosceles? First, I have no idea what the side lengths are, but they give me the 3 angle measurements. I have 66 degrees, 48 degrees, and another 66 degrees. If there are 2 angle measurements that are the same, such as 66 and 66, then their side measurements are the same. So, is this triangle isosceles? Yes, it is. Here's practice problem 2. What kind of triangle is this? And your final problem is to classify each of these 3 triangles by its sides and angles. That means each one of these triangles will have 2 names. One where it's classified by its side length, and the other where it's classified by its angle measurements. That's all there is for this lesson. Where are you? I don't get it. I sort of get it. I got this. Or I'm so good I could teach this. Hopefully, since you've learned this before, you are not going to be at I don't get this, and that you would be at I got this. But if you don't get it, go back and watch it again. And as always, I tear up when I have to say goodbye.